Hello, hello, everyone. Let's see, let's give it a minute here. I'm excited. Just want to check and make sure that we are actually live. I think so. Looks good. Awesome. So if you are here and you can hear me, go ahead and write in the comments here, hello, live, hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay. And if you're here on YouTube, you can like and subscribe. And then I do one of these every Thursday at 3. And today I'm excited. We're going to be talking about why you should stop giving away free stuff if you want to get ideal clients. Because I know there's a lot of gurus out there telling you give away your best content for free. It's probably the worst way to get new clients into your business though. Okay. And I'm going to explain why and what works way better. I'm not against giving away. I actually teach people to create a free valuable offer, but that's totally different than giving away your best stuff for free. And that's what a lot of people tend to do. They tend to give everything away for free. And I'm going to tell you why that's a bad idea today and what you need to do instead to get ideal clients, finding you, calling you, and paying you. Okay. There's a better way to do it. And I want you to be clear on that. Okay. There's a lot of gurus, like I said, out there that just tell you, you need to give people your best stuff up front for free. And the logic behind it is that they'll be so impressed and so grateful that they would want to buy more from you, right? That's typically what people think. And this makes sense to a lot of people because, they're afraid to sell themselves, okay? And you're not really wanting to sell yourself either. Or some people are even afraid to ask for money or the credit card, right? They just don't have that certainty and that confidence. So it becomes their comfort to not ask for money or the sale, but instead just to keep giving things out for free. So adding value, right? And some give in hopes that people will become magnetized, but it just doesn't work, okay? And let me tell you why. It doesn't work because when people have a problem and they come to you for a solution, right? But then you're only giving them kind of band-aids with the free solutions, right? With the free stuff that you're giving because, the AKA free stuff, I should say, right? And it kind of gives like a false sense of security. So for example, if I give you like 3 guaranteed ways to making $100,000 months using Facebook ads, right? What that does is to get your hopes up, and then you walk out and you walk away from that or whatever, and you try to apply what you have learned from that freebie I gave, let's say, right? But since that's just the tiny piece to the puzzle and it's not enough to get you your desired outcome, you're going to fail. Okay. So then, right, you're not only really going to want to come back wanting to buy what I actually offer that I can go deeper on you with to get you that actual result. And I know it and you know it, right? That setting up a business or, fixing a relationship or getting back in shape is a lot more complicated than just 3 steps, right? So let me just check these comments. If anybody has any questions or you have any comments or anything, put them in the comments here in the Facebook group. And just let me know that you're here would be great too. Just give me a quick hi, a quick wave. All right. So I know that you're here and that you can hear me. Because I saw a couple people wanting to come into the Zoom, but it's a little bit distracting with everybody in the Zoom. So hopefully you can hear me and everything in the group as alive. Okay. So anyway, let's see, what was I saying? Yeah, giving away those free things, it's kind of like band-aids, right? Like you need to go deeper with people. You need to get them to do the work to get the result typically, right? Which is what you probably are trying to sell. So if you're just giving away free stuff, all your best stuff in hopes that they're going to buy from you, it's going to have like the opposite effect, right? Because it's just going to be a tiny piece of the puzzle. It's not going to be everything they need to get to that result. And that's why we get into the service industry to begin with, is because we want to help, we want to serve people, right? We want to get them a result. They've got a problem that they come to you with and you get them a result, right? And so these services that we offer our clients are supposed to be bringing even life-altering results, and those don't happen overnight, right? I mean, they could, I do often give this example of a dentist sometimes, right? Where, I mean, it's not likely, but, I give this example of, this guy comes to the dentist, he's been searching, he's been going around to different dentists, and he's got this problem, he's got this terrible ache that he's been suffering from, and finds his dentist, and the dentist asks him a bunch of questions, and the dentist is like, oh yeah, I can fix that in 10 minutes. Right? I usually give this example around price. Okay, I'm going a little bit off topic today, but a lot of people base their pricing on time. And so it's my example of like, people don't pay for time, they pay for results, right? So if the dentist says, I can fix that in 10 minutes, it's $5,000, right? You're not paying $5,000 for the 10 minutes, you're paying $5,000 for the pain to go away that he's been suffering from years. Make sense? So a lot of people base their pricing on time, and I just like to debunk that with that example. But this example could also be, for what we're talking about today, right? It's like, anyway, maybe not. Maybe I'm going off topic. I don't know what my point was. But it's life-altering results, right? That's where I was. And so maybe it could happen overnight. Maybe you could, like, with hypnosis, for example. Like I know of therapists, right, that do hypnosis, and they can pretty much get a life-altering result in very few sessions, right? And so they're charging like $100 an hour or something like that, and it's like way undercharging themselves. If they can help somebody quit smoking, that's going to save someone's life. I mean, that's a huge thing, right? So it's just being able to communicate the value effectively around what you're offering, right? It's, and not giving away stuff for free. Okay. So like giving away the free stuff just doesn't work, right? And it also conditions your prospects not to buy. Because as the saying goes, right? We buy, what is it? Why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? Who's heard of that one, right? So why would people buy from you if you keep giving things away for free? And then every time you give out a freebie, people are happy and they praise you for it. And they're like, oh my God, she's amazing. She's amazing, right? But at the end of the day, one, they're not getting the solution and the transformation that they really need. It might just be a little piece of it, right? And two, you're not converting them into a paying client, which is what every business ultimately needs, right? I mean, it's great to make that impact. It's great to get into that business because, it's not about the money or whatever a lot of people say too, but you need money. Our society runs on money. So if you don't make the money to pay the bills and to keep the business going so that you can continue to pay your bills so that you can help more people, right? It is about the money. You need the money. If you're in business, you need clients, and you need those clients to pay, right? And as a service-based entrepreneur, you have to be clear on what you want to get out of your business, right? If you're here just to get a lot of likes and followers, then yeah, go ahead, give out all your best stuff for free. But if your priority is to impact people's lives and make a living out of that, then you need a far better approach than just handing things out for free with no strategy, with no thought to it, right? So when I say I help my clients create a free valuable offer, that free valuable offer positions them as the go-to. It gives value. It communicates the value effectively by using specific words that really deeply resonate with their ideal clients. Like there's a lot of strategy behind it, right? And there's a lot of things that go into it so that, and then it can be automated. So it does a lot of the legwork and saves a lot of time in the marketing in the marketing strategy, right? Because a lot of people are out there just, chasing after people. But if you can create a valuable free offer, like I teach my clients, it can weed out the people you wouldn't want to work with and really attract the people you would want to work with, positions you as the go-to against all the competition out there, gives value, really the message, it like communicates the value around what you're offering so effectively that it deeply resonates with the person that you ideally want to buy, and also gets the right people on your list and frees up your time. Like it does a lot of stuff, right? It's not just here's free content and that's it. And hopefully you like me and hopefully you get something out of it. And here's a piece. And you know what I mean? Like I've seen this so many times with clients I speak with or I speak to, right? They nurture their audience for 6 months to a year. And then when they try to sell their offer, people just unsubscribe automatically. They'll just be like, nope, I'm good. You'll see you later, right? And this is a lose-lose situation. So you're not making money, you're not making the difference, and you're not conditioning your audience to you are conditioning your audience to want to keep getting free stuff instead of working on the actual problem, right? And that's another thing too, is I get calls every day from people that think their problem is that they don't have clients, so they're not making money. They think that's the problem. But it turns out it's usually the symptom of the real problem, right? So we'll get on a call and we'll go through all the things, and every person's different and their businesses are different and their knowledge, their wisdom, their expertise is different. So we'll spend about 45 minutes diving into, well, what's really going on here? Why is it that you're not getting clients? What's missing, or what's going on in your mind that's affecting you not getting clients, or affecting you not making the money? And how long has this been going on for, right? Like, today I had a call with someone and they've been burnt out basically for 12 years, right? And they're on their third business. This is their third business. And I said, well, the problem's not that you're not getting clients or the right clients paying you for what you're offering, because she's really good at what she does and she gets amazing results. The problem is that she's been creating a job for herself over and over and over again. And so she's burnt out. She doesn't know what she doesn't know, which is very common. It's totally normal. I get calls almost daily from people that are doing the same thing because, we're in our society, we're trained to be workers, right? Go to school, get a good job, and work, do. And then they want to go create a business, but nobody's ever taught them how to have a business. So then what happens is people typically create a job for themselves. They get overwhelmed, they get burnt out, and then they end up quitting. Right. So now she's on her third business thinking that it's the business model, which kind of is, right? But it's like, how would she know? She doesn't know what she doesn't know. So she's on track to do it again. Right. So anyway, it's just like, it's usually, my point is it's usually the problem is not the problem. Usually the symptom, usually that's the symptoms of the problem. Not getting clients is a symptom of other problems going on, right? So what should you do instead? Okay, let's go back to the free information. What should you do instead is simplify your marketing, okay? Focus on these two things, okay? Where are they stuck right now? And how much it sucks, okay? And where they want to be and how awesome that would be. Okay, those are the two things that you should be focusing on in your marketing, okay? So build all your communication around that, okay? Talk about why the things they are doing are not working and how you can help them make it work so that they can get from point A to point B in the quickest time possible. Make sense? Because whenever you sell your offer, the decision your client makes to fix to fix it or not really, right, is the problem, right? It's their commitment level. Like they just need to decide, do they want to fix it now or do they want to wait to fix the problem? That's usually it, right? So when you're selling your offer, you want to make it the decision as easy as possible. So when you get them to that point with your marketing and stuff like that, then they're calling you and they're wanting to work with you, right? This is an easier decision to make. So that's where your focus should always be when you present your offer. Okay. Are you ready or are you not? Are you committed to fixing it or are you committed to staying where you are? Make sense? So for example, let's say your relationship with your parents is turning sour by the hour, right? Do you want to turn that around or not? Yes, great. Let's work on that. It's not really your responsibility, to like just give them band-aids, right? Like you just don't want to give them band-aids because that is going to be a deeper thing that you need to go deeper on. Like that, let's say that's what you do, right? You help people with their relationships with their parents, with their family or whatever it is, right? Their love relationships or relationships with family or relationships with children, right? They're having a problem. You can fix it. Now, when they get to you, the decision should be, Are you ready to work on it or not? Right? It's your responsibility to deliver on your promise, right? Get them unstuck and guide them into their outcome. And this now bypasses all the nonsense and like speeds up the process for your clients, right? Instead of getting bombarded with a lot of free stuff, but completely maybe unnecessary stuff, right? With this approach, I have seen clients enrolling people within 24 to 48 hours, period. Okay. Because again, we have made the decision easy for them. If that makes sense. Like they don't have time to think about a million and one things before they consider buying, right? But if you're out there giving all these free band-aids and stuff like that, and it's like it's confusing and all this stuff, overwhelming, and then they're like, I don't know, I don't want to work with that person, right? So you do not have to impress people with a beautiful website. Okay, that's the last thing we work on, or cool gadgets and luxurious lifestyle. You know, look at me, you could have this too, right? That takes forever. Or a long list of certifications, get more certifications, or maybe if I do this, or maybe if I do that. Or I just talked to this two people the other day and they're like, this isn't working. So maybe if we create something else, we could sell that, or we could create something else and sell that, and create something else and sell that. And as time goes on and on and on, right? The strategy for one thing wasn't working, and now they're just adding all these other things that they need to drive traffic to sell, instead of dealing with the real issue, right? And going deep on like, let's set this up properly, right? So you just need to get this one thing clear. I can help you solve your problem, period. Okay, you don't need to be saying, buy from me because you see my amazing lifestyle and you want to be like me, or buy from me because I gave you so much free stuff and now you owe me. You know, in my business, I have just one 45-minute valuable free offer that sums up how I can best help service-based entrepreneurs to get their businesses off the ground and scaling in record time by setting up the right systems, okay? Or if they've been in business for a long time, they're feeling burnt out, they're feeling overwhelmed, they're ready to quit, they're sick and tired of it, but they don't want to quit, right? We can take what they've got, organize it, put it in the right order so that the systems start working and so that they can start getting those sales. Does that make sense? And that's it. You know, if a prospect's interested, then she can hop on a call with me, right? Like I said, we can do a 45-minute session with me so we can talk about how I can help her. What's actually working, what's not working, what's missing, what does she need, what are the steps to get her from where she is to where she needs to go. And then if it's a good fit, enroll them as a client. It's that simple, within 24 to 48 hours. It doesn't take a long months or years. And some people do. Some people take a while and want to stick around and whatever. They're not ready, right? But typically when they find me, they're booking a call within 24 to 48 hours because I've got the systems in place that lead the right people 80% of the time to me and weed out the ones that wouldn't be a good fit. Okay. But there's still, you know, that 20% that kind of sneak in. So anyway, and you can use this process regardless of whatever your niche is, right? I've got clients that are business coaches, relationship experts, health practitioners, spiritual mentors, healers, you know, artists, all kinds of stuff. And they follow this very simple yet effective process to get the right people, finding them, calling them, and paying them on autopilot so they don't have to be chasing those people or marketing all over the place to crickets, right? So to sum it up, okay, and actually let me just double check that we don't have any comments. I'm not seeing any comments. So if you've got any comments, just post them below and I can address them here if you got any questions or anything. But yeah, basically to sum it all up, okay, what good marketing does is to bring people face to face with the truth of their situation. So showing people this is the problem and what you're doing here is not really helping, and this is what needs to be done to fix it. Okay, makes sense. So those problems are not getting solved because the person's not ready or she just doesn't know what to do, right? So you come in and you clarify those things for them and you get them enrolled into your offer, whatever that is, whatever that may be, right? And then you just keep your end of the bargain by delivering those great results, those great promises, like I can do this, right? I can shift you from here to here. If you've got like anxiety and depression and all this stuff, and you want to have clarity and a good life and start thriving, a lot of my clients do that work, right? And it's like, those are big transformational things. So you just keep your end of the bargain. If that's your expertise, whatever your expertise is, right? Your knowledge, your wisdom, your expertise, it can be bundled into value that can change people's lives. And you can, most of my clients usually charge between $3,000 and $10,000 for those types of services, right? Because they're helping people, they're really making a difference, right? But there's a way to do it. It's not just like throwing prices out of thin air, right? There's like a way to figure it out. And that's based on data. It's based on what your ideal client would be eager to pay for whatever you're offering, right? And there's a way to figure that out. Usually takes my clients, I walk them through 3 to 4 weeks of exercises to figure that out. Anyway, not just that, but other things too. But anyway, what else? So yeah, just keep delivering, getting those results. So if you want more, if you want to learn more about how you can stop giving away your valuable stuff for free and actually start doing business and charging people and changing people's lives and being able to go deep with them, then just leave a comment below and I or someone from my sales team will get back to you. You can type the word solution in the comments and expect a DM from us. If you want to have one of those breakthrough sessions, I call them, it's a 45-minute session where we'll go through like what's working, what's not working. We'll figure out where you want to take your business, right? And then we can, if I can help you, get there and give you the steps on how to get there, then I will. And if not, then I can point you in the direction of someone I might know that can get you there. All right. But just to have that much clarity, right? If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling frustrated, or like a hamster on the wheel, or like you're just kind of throwing stuff up on the wall to see what sticks and nothing is sticking, you're just at that point, then go ahead and type in solution in the comments and myself or someone from my team will reach out to you with a DM and invite you into a conversation. Having a conversation, you can book a call. And if we're a good fit and can get you there, like I said, too, then maybe we can work together. All right. So thanks for joining me today. I'm here every Thursday in the Business Growth Blueprint group on Facebook. 3 p.m. Pacific time on Thursdays with new topics to help grow your business growth blueprint. All right. So thanks a lot. And I will see you next Thursday, 3 p.m. Take care, everyone.